I love this system. This system excites me. Is it cool? He says it's cool. Good morning, beautiful people. So today we finally have some nice weather. It's seriously been raining for 2 solid days. Not that I'm complaining, I love the rain, but you know, man, I got projects to do. So something I've been gonna work on is I need to build a compost pile. So I've got the chickens out here. That is a garden plot. I had the bright idea, you know, it'd be nice to have some compost in place. Why don't I build a compost pile? I've got these birds. These are my stationary birds. They just sit here. We throw a whole bunch of leaves. I think that's what we have in there right now. Leaves and all of our grass clippings and stuff like that. And they just shred it. Like, I've filled this thing up to where it's about waist high, like through the whole thing. They can barely get out of the door. And in about a month, they'll have it all raked through and broken down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull everything out of the coop and the run, because I've got more leaves to put back. I'll take that, I'll go collect all the pig manure, and then I'm gonna build a compost pile. I figured I'd take you guys along with me. So here we go. Oh yeah, this is definitely in need of a clean out. As Joel Salatin would say, that is a carbonaceous diaper. So basically I just take all my grass clippings and weeds and everything I've pulled out and I just throw it in there, and it's so much carbon, it literally doesn't stink. It doesn't smell at all. It just soaks up all of the chicken poop and it's great. And then I pull it out when I feel that it's finally starting to stink, and I'll build a compost pile out of it. And within a day, it'll probably be up to 150 degrees. It's fun. I enjoy making compost. Wow. I think it's time to get you guys some more ground. Look at little babies. So tiny. Junior. That's gonna be fun collecting all that manure. Every 3 weeks a sow goes back into heat, and just my luck, this is that week. She's very friendly. She wants to be all up ons. So anyways, these are the pallets we're gonna use. I dug these up when I was getting over there ready for the pigs. There was a whole bunch of rotten wood and all that wood right there. These were underneath on the bottom, and they're in fairly good shape. So I think those will work. I'm gonna build the square pallet style compost pile. So I guess I'm gonna have to move some fencing first. Maybe I'll just chuck everything over. That'll probably work. All right, since I have helpers today, why don't you three, I think Brett's gonna be filming, you three go up there and grab the pitchforks and go on the chicken run and start loading up all those leaves into Hank.
The leaves in the...
We're gonna take everything. Thank you guys. That pallet's seen better days. Nice big pallet.
Yeah.
We should add more boards on it. That'll work. One down. That could have been way worse.
Pretty rotten.
That's alright. It'll be pre-inoculated for the compost. Okey dokey. Now I gotta find hay string.
Ah, piggy, piggy, piggy.
We got clothes hangers. Clothes hangers will work. All this junk we've got, I'm sure I can find something. I have to clean up this junk pile soon. This is driving me crazy.
Chickens.
What would be really easy There's a seam right there. I think what I'll do is I'll pull the fence and fence them in.
That might work.
Here, come around this side. I'll let you in.
This garden is really fluffy.
Yeah, it is.
Wait.
Alright, that'll keep them out. I think. Okay, I need someone to hold this up. You got it?
Yeah.
Jack, you hold it up. Brett's filming. I think I'd rather do it this way. It's not quite as tall. Because some of these are longer than they are tall. Why don't you hold that up so it doesn't fall? Jack, hold that. Where'd my twine go?
Look at the hay.
From the hay.
Okay. Try to get out the compost bin where I'm gonna be compost.
Yeah, it's a really nice, it's all oak.
Oh,
It's a nice pallet. Something like that.
I bet the chickens will fly up onto this and escape.
Probably. It's not gonna be enough rope.
I want to make this color.
So they don't rust your clothes. Okay, we need one more corner tied. I think we're gonna need a lot more leaves than we've got.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it'll stand up. It's already mostly broken down anyways. Okay, the next load. Get the next load out of the chicken house. Okay. Next, now I get to go collect pig poo.
So this is where all our roosts are, and this is where most of the poop is. Yeah, it's crazy.
Pig poop's gross.
Yeah.
But it'll make hot compost.
Yep.
And then in like, I don't know, 6 months when we, yeah, probably about 6 months when we're ready to start getting this ready for a garden, it'll hopefully be broken down. Okay, let's go up there and help your brothers. Got ourselves another load. They're gonna be raking up all the leaves. That stuff is very wet, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's all right. We're almost done, guys. About halfway there. I can't wait for the one day we get a tractor. Make things like this a lot easier. Man, I figured we would have filled this thing up by now. We're not even halfway. Something we have found about our dirt, you know, growing this first season is we don't really lack vitamins and minerals and stuff in our soil. The soil is actually great. The main thing we're missing is nitrogen, and it's a heavy clay soil. So a way to combat that, what we need is plant material, lots of it. So everything that I've ever learned about soil remediation, this is it right here. We need humus. We need black, delicious, worm-rich, nitrogen-rich plant material. So what the plant material does is it lightens up the soil, aerates it better, and allows the plants to really get in there and do their thing. So by what we're doing here, I can take it. Say hello to the cameraman, guys.
Hi.
So basically what we're doing here, building a compost pile in place, is as it breaks down, it's going to be creating a hot spot for mycelium and earthworms and all of the life that's going to take place right here. And so then once it's broken down to the point where we can pull the sides off and let the chickens spread it, it will really benefit the soil. And then after it's, broken down and spread out, I'll rake it back up into the top, broad fork everything, and turn it in. And that way the soil is now aerated better than I could. Like, honestly, I'd go broke buying that much compost to turn it in everywhere where we need it. So the answer is, do it in place. Use what you got. We have leaves, we have grass and weeds, we have tree trimmings, and the chickens are doing it all for us. Like, it's a beautiful system. There's a little bit of labor on our part. Like, I want it right here. I've been doing it up there. Like, that's a given. I got to tear up the dirt. That's also a given. But if you can do things to help yourself out, because now the compost is in place where we need it, right here in the garden. I mean, it makes perfect sense. So I didn't, my rant's over. We'll get back to shoveling, but yeah, I love this system. This system excites me. Is it cool? He says it's cool. I did not think we were going to have enough to fill that thing up. I mean, look at that. It's a lot of compost. I bet you in 2 weeks, it's only down to about the halfway mark. This stuff bakes down so quick. Pretty good day's work, huh? Yeah, I'm happy. This is one of those things I've been meaning to do for a month and just haven't had the time. I've been busy doing soap and making knives, getting that going. It's like, oh, feels good. It's always a good feeling when you get your projects done, things off your plate, check something off the list. I love it. So we're gonna finish this up and call it a day. Wow, guys.
We make it a competition.
Huh?
We make it a competition. We have to get it. We have to try to get it full before you come up here.
Oh, you guys have done a good job. Didn't even realize there was that many leaves in here, but you couldn't even see that bottom rail. Thank you, guys.
Welcome.
I think this will be our last load.
Probably.
It's good enough. We need to leave a little bit in there. Okay, we'll call that good. That looks like a load to me. That is quite a pile. I am happy about that. High five. He's my little helper. I think, maybe about a month, something like that. As I advance the chickens closer and closer and closer, this pile will be closer and closer to being done. And my goal, I was gonna do this, 2 weeks ago when I first made this paddock, life and all that. But as I get them closer and closer, I would like this to be, about done, and then I can pull the sides off and let them rake through it and have their way with it. And basically, I don't have to do any work. Like, easy mode. Let the animals do the work for you, and they're enjoying it. They're loving it. So, I think this will just about do it. I got to put the fence back, and then we're all done.
I don't know which one's rusty.
The biggest rooster.
So this one?
I love chickens. Look at them inspecting my work. Trying to figure out what on earth this thing is. All right, because can't show the chickens and not show the baby pigs. I'll go in here and try to get some shots of the pigs. It's sunny, so they're probably out being little pig bums. They've grown so much. There they are, scattered everywhere. Oh, they're inside?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's 2
Okay.
and 1, so that's 3 of them. So they really enjoy the sun. They'll, first thing in the morning when the sun comes out, they all go outside and sun themselves. Pigs in a row.
Why?
All right, let's go see what Meg's doing. Can't film for a day and not come bother you and see what you're doing.
Bother me.
So you're like just about done.
Almost. Just the rest of these and then that's it. Yeah.
Sweet.
Caught up
High
and then
five.
it's Christmas break. I'm so excited for Christmas break. I love y'all, but I need a break.
It's the crazy monotony of like getting everything out,
Yeah.
and packing, and
Yeah.
it's rough.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
It's been crazy.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah. I bet you're happy to have all this done.
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm so happy. Ready for a nap.
Did you see our compost pile?
I didn't. Hey, that looks nice. Like, I love the chickens. They're like, what is this?
So I think anybody who knows me knows that compost is my love language.
Yes, it is. Weirdo. Yeah,
It's
that
not
was
bad.
great.
I seriously did not think we'd have enough stuff in the chicken coop. And then I went around and picked up pig manure. You'll see when you're editing this.
Yeah,
It's
great.
not my favorite.
Well, yeah, that part of compost is not.
It's just one of those, like, that's the price you have to pay if you're going to leave your pigs in a static location.
Yeah.
Then you're going to have to clean up after
They
them.
need to be moved.
I brought them in the barn while Miss Piggy farrowed, and I'm tired of the smell. I'm tired of grumpy neighbors when I'm down there trying to work. So
The pigs are the grumpy neighbors. We don't have grumpy neighbors.
constantly demanding.
Yeah, very demanding. Yes.
So,
no, this is great.
Not bad.
I love it. That'll work really well.
That'll work good. And I bet you in 2 or 3 days it's already dropped by 1/3.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Right on. And the chickens.
The chickens love it. They're very inquisitive,
Right on.
looking in it like, what is this?
I bet they're gonna find all the good bugs and stuff.
There's all sorts of bugs in there, all sorts of good stuff.
Nice.
When we got here, we haven't hardly seen earthworms at all.
No.
And the last time I cleaned out the chicken run of all the, stuff, the compost stuff, digging down, about the time I got to the dirt level, it's solid earthworms, like hundreds of earthworms.
Yeah.
If I wanted to start selling bait, like that would be the place to do it.
Right?
So obviously what we're doing is working.
Yeah.
It's just slow and steady.
It is. It's gonna take some time. This land has been so, dead.
Well, even doing this, every time we do something, we find trash.
Yes.
And so even this, just leaves and stuff, just stuff that got raked up and put in there.
Yeah.
Everything decays and falls apart except the trash. And so we play trash pickup. That was what Munchie did with me all day. It was
trash pickup.
I would shovel and he would pick up trash.
Oh, poor thing. No, this is good. This is good. We're healing the land one little earthworm at a time.
All right, I think that'll do it for me. That was the project that I've been wanting to do since the weekend, and it's been raining.
All the rain.
It's like I could have done this in the rain, but I wouldn't have been able to film it because trying to hold an umbrella and a camera.
And then the sound's all wacky.
Yeah, because of the rain on the umbrella.
Yeah,
it's just like,
it's just
I'll just
a
wait
mess.
till it's sunny.
Yep.
And it's a beautiful day.
It's gorgeous. Can't get bluer than that.
Nope.
I love the sky.
So I think that'll do it for me. I think that was a good day's work.
Plus,
The kids wanted to keep working, and I was like, well, tell you what, there's leaves that need to be raked.
they also had to stay inside for 2 days.
Yes. Everybody's happy to be outside.
Oh, yes. All right.
All right, that'll do it.
Catch you guys on the next one.
Bye. So we're not filming today, but because we mentioned it in the last video, we have to show our first trial run of smoking something.
Yes.
So this is it's a picnic.
Oh.
It's like a ham. Been on here 4 hours. Look at it. Oh. Oh.
So jiggly.
Look. Oh, the bone is literally getting
Oh my gosh.
spit out.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Listen to that crust.
I'm so excited for this.
Oh, it's just wanting to shred already.
Okay, I'll take that piece.
You want a piece?
Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, that's a big piece.
Oh, that's a huge piece.
Oh, there we
There
go.
you go.
Okay. Good. Oh, good.
I get a happy dance.